Welcome to the first episode of the Filmmeister Show, Part 1 with Lee Digital. What's the Filmmeister Show, do you ask? Well, it's a bit of an inspiration of the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and I've decided to start this off, even though it's not at 100%, I just want to kick it off and have some fun and learn along the way. Hope you guys enjoy it. The Filmmeister Show is recorded in front of a live studio audience. G'day, champion. How you going?
Yo, how am I hearing you?
Are you in the thingy?
I must be, because I can hear you, right?
Yeah. So I've set up all my sources. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this working, because I got to disable my camera in OBS. So I was fiddling around with all this stuff. It's a bit weird, but cause
So
Discord.
won't be able to see it, right?
I have a source set up, so we'll be able to jump to that right now. So give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. Boom.
How you doing, Sir Philip?
I'm doing good, brother. Very good. I've missed your face. I miss seeing that face.
Soul face.
That sexy bearded man. All right, let me disable my camera. I've got to go back into this cam scene 2 seconds. It's a bit weird because it doesn't like the video sources being taken by something else. I've got to deactivate it there. And I've got to go back into here and reactivate it. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Nope.
But see me. What's up,
should
chat?
be able to see me in 2 seconds.
Yo, there he is. You can see your green screen and everything.
I know, this is the only annoying part. So I can't make it green screeny in a way where it's like...
What's up, Poke?
Alright. Let me leave and I'll rejoin and hopefully it'll sort it out. Give me 2 seconds. Lord Vapor. Nah, just I gotta like leave this and go back in.
Hello, Shrompus Melon. Actually, when you were on...
Alright, can you guys see me? Nah.
So how often... You can still hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can still hear you. You're all sweet.
So, how often do you want to do this,
There we
style
go.
frame?
Here we go. Fucking oath. How often do I want to do this interview style? I'm hoping for every Friday, but I'll be honest, this is really stressful to get sorted within a week after spending a week and a half in Brizzy. And I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to do this show for ages. I've been wanting to interview people in the community, showcase them, have a chat, just have fun. For about over a year. And this is the start. So I'm like, let's just do it. I don't care if it's scuffed. We're going to improve as we go and we'll just have fun.
That's it. Yeah,
So
you'll figure it out as you go too, I guess.
Hey, Shrimpy Melon, how are you, mate? How has Phil been an inspiration to you? For me, it's...
Does your stream know that you and I used to work together?
Yeah, so guys, I'll give it a little summary. So I'm on Twitch watching Conquer stream, right? I'm watching Conquer stream, playing Apex. I see this guy, Lee Digital. He's got a tick on his name, Wanker tick, whatever, some partner guy. I'm like, oh man, who's this guy? I got to check him out because I'm curious. I go into this guy's Twitch channel and I see this guy's face. I'm like, hang on a second. I know this motherfucker.
I've smooched that face before.
I've touched him. I've touched him in real life. I've done things with him.
Does this work? It doesn't work because it's not an OBS.
And then I'm like, hey Lee, how about you click? I'm like, I know you. We've worked together. How about you click on my name? I didn't say who I was. I just said click on my name. Look at my profile. And that was the craziest moment I think on Twitch. Like you
for us to find each other,
for us to like
in Conker's stream, like so weird. Dude.
it was so crazy, man. So
Happy
yeah,
birthday, by the way, dude.
thanks, brother. Thanks. Turned 21.
21, eh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Perfect.
Legal in
We're
all
21.
states.
You, Shrimpy, myself, 21.
The 21 Club. Oh, thank you, ST. Appreciate that, homie. But yeah, so Lee and I used to work together like 3 years ago or so. He still works at that place. I've moved on. Yeah, we found each other again. We found love again together. But guys, I'd like to do a proper introduction. Right? He's a Twitch partner with over 6.6k followers. He gets amongst it in Minecraft and Apex and a few other games. And he's been on a little cheeky break renovating his new home. It's the one, the only, Lee Digital.
That's me. Yeah, that's me. Was there horns and clapping? There better have been horns and clapping.
Mate, the crowd just went wild.
If there wasn't horns, I'd be upset.
Oh, guys, hold your applause, please. We've got to get to the interview. Lee, now, I know we work together. I know we know a little bit about each other, but for those who don't know who you are and what you're about, could you give a little introduction? You know, tell us your name. Your name's Lee. When you started streaming on Twitch, what got you onto Twitch, that sort of thing. Give us a little cheeky summary.
I can tell you all about that. Philip, so basically, and I mean, you probably might not even know this. I don't know how much we talked about my Twitch journey or whatnot, but I started Twitch on my console. I started streaming from my PlayStation 4, and it was originally Minecraft, Skyblock, specifically Skyblock Minecraft. I started streaming that. And then when Apex came out, I switched to streaming Apex, but it was only purely because I wanted to see the footage, like back from when I played the games. I wanted to watch them back.
Yep.
Just because there was no other way to really record from the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And then people started watching, people started tuning in. And I was like, what the hell? People are actually like watching and speaking to me while I'm playing games. I'm not even good, man. Like, it was so weird. And it was kind of cool to just be meeting these random people who were like across the other side of the planet and watching me play games. And it was just like, especially when you were playing, like when you play solo, when you play a game by yourself, and you're streaming it and you've got people in your chat and they're interacting with you, it's kind of like you're not by yourself anymore. And it was nice. And that's where I sort of found my love of streaming. And then, I don't know, I was probably streaming Apex for maybe 4 or 5 months. And
Cool.
I got a PC, so I started to build my own PC. And then because I had a more powerful PC, I could do shaders on Minecraft.
When you discover shaders, how good is that?
Yeah, dude. If you don't know what shaders are, basically it's like a texture pack almost, and
makes it like next gen bloody Minecraft.
Yeah, makes it look so much better. Like instead of just that standard blocky sort of.
What's your favorite shaders? Because I use BSL shaders. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I was using BSL.
Nice and shit.
Yeah. I think BSL I used because of the water.
Yeah,
it had like the nicest water.
Yeah.
And then when I started streaming Minecraft, I noticed that I could interact with chat a lot more.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think a lot more people started to watch. And it was maybe a month into consistently streaming only Minecraft that I had a guy come into my chat and didn't say a word. He donated some bits and followed me.
Yep.
And that was really about it. He's just like, have fun, enjoy Minecraft or whatever. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. That was the biggest, like 1,000 bits. Never had that before.
Crazy.
I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then one random, and then that weekend, this was maybe a Wednesday night. That weekend.
So should be in chat is saying that it was Lord Vapor the Wicked. So you've changed your name a few times by the sounds of it.
For the Wicked. It was always just Lord Vapor.
Okay. Vapor.
And I was browsing Twitch on a Saturday, and I was like, I recognize that name. Someone in my recommended.
Yeah.
And I recognized his name, and I clicked on the stream, and he had like 200 and something viewers. And I was like, how do I recognize this guy's name? And then I noticed it was the guy who had come in and followed and given me bits. It was this big Twitch partner. That was like so random. And then I started getting follows offline by these other Minecraft streamers who had like 20,000 followers and they were all Twitch partners. I was like, what is going on here?
Damn,
What
son.
is actually happening? So turns out they were scouting me to join 240p, which is their stream team.
Nice.
And yeah, then I ended up joining 240p, and 240p shared their community with me, and ended up getting partnered through that pretty much through Minecraft.
That's
But then there's
awesome.
only so much Minecraft you can play, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I do a bit of everything, mostly Apex, some Minecraft still, but mostly Apex.
Yeah, Apex mate, here we go. That's awesome.
So that's me. That's basically my Twitch journey. But yeah, like you
Nice.
said in the intro, I've been doing renos. So I've screwed my arm. I've ripped a tendon
Oh
in my
shit.
elbow.
Look at that. He's got
So
battle scars.
can't do much at the
Can you
moment.
can you
so
like
chilling.
click or type?
I can like bend it and stuff like that. Like it's not like it's just gripping things, which kind
Oh
of like
yeah.
pulls when I pull the tendon here.
Gripping, pulling.
But the physio said I just got to rest it and ice it. So that's what I've been doing.
Nice. Couple of Nurophens, popping some panties. You know what it
Basically,
is.
yeah. Nurofen, chilling, relaxing. But back
Nice.
to streaming soon. Most definitely back to streaming soon.
Yeah, guys, if you
Can't
don't
wait.
know Lee Digital, he's gone back. Guys, if you want to give Lee a follow, drop him a follow. That'll be much appreciated. He's one of the homies. He's coming
The
back soon.
homies.
When can we expect you back on Twitch, brother? Do we have a date?
I can't say for sure what date, but I would say probably in the next 4 weeks.
Oh, very nice. Within the next
Yeah.
4 weeks, you've heard it.
There you go. Exclusive Phil
Hang on.
stream.
Someone just
bombshell.
done a shout. Sorry, I don't have the scene set up for that, Kiwi. I'll change it to I'll change it to a screen. We can give you a couple of shouts, watch some clips in a second. We have a question from chat, guys. If you want to ask Lee any questions, jump in the chat. CL has asked, does Lee stream full time or work as well?
Yeah, I work. So I still work where I met Phil, where I knew Phil from, where I used to work with Phil.
Yep.
I still work there, but mostly I work from home at the moment because of COVID and stuff. We started working from home, and that's pretty much been what we've stuck with doing. So now that it's sort of becoming more normal and lockdown isn't much of a thing anymore,
Yep.
I know when I'll be going into the office, so I can work my schedule around knowing exactly when I can go into the office. Which is
Nice.
another reason I know I can start streaming again. But yeah, not a full-time streamer, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to.
Yeah.
Still work.
That'll be the dream. But yeah, same as me. I work full time, raising a family. So yeah, this stuff is more of a late night hobby at the
Hobby.
moment. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's quite fun getting amongst it. Any skills that you've learned along the way? Any tips for new streamers out there that you could give that you know didn't know in the beginning that but you know now?
I mean, not really. Not I don't know if because it differs from person to person as well. And I feel
Yeah,
as
of
though
course.
a lot of things that you're going to get in terms of advice is all the same, regardless of who you speak to.
Yeah.
And it's mostly common sense. Like it's things that realistically you're probably like, oh yeah, of course. Like that's obvious. Things like always be chatting, even if there's no one in chat. Just try and speak about what's happening because I know when I'm playing, at least you've got the inner dialogue that's going on in your mind. Like you're talking to yourself. You kind of like whether you're playing, let's say Apex, for example, you're kind of like in your head. There's always there's not nothing inside your head, so you kind of just say that out loud. Like if you've got no one to talk to, just
it's like writing commentary. It's like I have picked up this gun. It's my favorite gun.
It is. Yeah,
I'm going to shoot him in the anus.
Do I pick up the wingman? Do I not? But if you're just sort of sitting there saying
Silent
nothing,
Sally, yeah.
People who come into your stream for the first time are going to kind of be like, "What's going on here? Is this guy chatting?
Cannot speak today."
Yeah, you want someone to be in, give people something to engage with, and make sure your audio quality is decent as well.
Yep.
If your audio sounds terrible, most people aren't going to hang around for very long because Twitch is a thing that a lot of people lurk with. And if someone's working and lurking, the last thing they want to do is have this scuffed audio in the background.
Yeah, I know when I got my new mic, that's when I was like, fire out. It sounds 10 times better, and it just makes such a big difference to the stream. It's like even like
Yeah,
an
it
average
does.
webcam, like you can get away with that sort of stuff. It's not too bad. But it's like the audio, I spent so much time tweaking this audio in OBS with the filters, and I was like, I don't like this because I used to have my mic right in front of my face, and I was like, oh, I don't want it there anymore. I put it up in between my monitors, so it was like further away. And then I'm like, and then I'm doing all these filters. I'm like, nah, it's not good. And I tweaked it so much. I'm like, stuff this. It's literally like right here. You can see it in this scene. It's right there.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's the best spot. And then I'm like, I don't care if it picks up my wife or kids or whatever background noise. I don't want to dampen and make the audio quality lower. I'd prefer the voice to sound good. So that's what I picked up. If anyone else like starting stream or whatever out there, get a mic. This one was $200, $210. Rode NT USB. I don't know how much people like what their budgets are, but like spending around $200 is, I would probably say, is good. And then tweaking your sort of OBS voice filters for that mic and your voice made a big difference for me. A couple more people in the chat. We've got some questions. Shrimpy Melon said, Dad Gamers, fist bump to you. Appreciate that, homie. It's a hard life. Raising kids, you know what I mean? Poke Samby says, do you know Ange Postecoglou? I don't know if you do.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't. Who's
I think, from my limited knowledge, he's a football coach. He's from Australia, and he's coaching the Celtics team in Scotland, Europe, somewhere. I don't know.
Good, thanks.
No
idea.
That's all I know. Phil, have you thought about vaping on stream? Not really. I did get a vape pen when I was in Japan. It was a waste of money. I should have just borrowed my mates because the first day we were in Japan, we went to a vape shop, and we just sat there and vaped with the people at the shop. It was such a fun time, and like we were just having a chat and all that. My mate, we went there like 3 times. And we just loved like hanging out with those people. They were just so cool.
I really want to go to Japan, eh?
Bro, it's my favorite holiday of all time. I wanted to go in 2020 for the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And yeah, COVID happened. They delayed it. Stuff. Having kids, no budget for that. So yeah, it's on the radar. We went end of 2016, beginning of 2017. Literally flew out the Christmas Day in the Arvo. But yeah, such a nice place.
I am definitely gonna go.
Yeah, mate. Let me know. We'll hook up a stream, IRL streams.
IRL stream. Phil and Lee go to Japan.
Philly
IRL.
Philly
Philly goes to Japan. Like, have you seen that James May, A Man in Japan?
No, I haven't.
It's a show on Amazon. It's really good, dude. Worth a watch.
Oh, I gotta watch it. Yeah, send me the name in Discord. I'll forget.
Discord will do.
Appreciate that. Shrimpy says, I have no idea about audio. Nah, bro, I'll watch your streams. Your audio's fine.
He doesn't do it though.
He doesn't do it. Mate, just
someone else has to help him with it.
Is that you, mate? You're the audio engineer?
No, it's Big Shot actually.
Nice. Not a real streamer till you get vape.
True.
Am I shouting? I don't think you're shouting.
He's always shouting.
You sound like you're like in between like talking and shouting. You're not shouting. But every time you're like, oh my god, hey, yeah, I'm Phil in the chat. How are you today? And I'm like, yeah, g'day, mate. Just a smooth criminal, mate. I just talk slow. Sultry sounds.
That's not at all. That's not true.
Nah, I don't. No, his voice, like the inflections of his voice, he's like, how are you? He's like, hey, how are ya? Apex. By the way, Shrimpy Melon inspired me to use the bow check. I was watching him just pop off some mad shots. I'm like, this motherfucker can shoot. So I was like, I want to be like him and Legolas at the same time. So I full made a video. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to practice. And I've got to be better. I'm not afraid to pick it up these days, but pretty excited.
I love the bow. I'll always go for the bow for my long range. Boca.
Kiwi has said, Lee, what is a goal you want to hit for the future with stream and content creating?
Honestly, I'd love to just get back to being consistent. At this point in time, I got to a point where, like, if you I don't know how many people in the chat stream or how many people watching are considering streaming, but it's stressful. Like,
Oh yeah.
to begin with, it can be a lot of fun because everything's new, and you can always just keep saying to yourself, I'm just starting out, it's new. But after 4, 5, 6 months, you might be thinking, why haven't I hit 10 viewers yet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, why doesn't anyone watch me? Does no one like me? And you start getting in your own head about whether or not you're good enough to stream, and it's mentally draining
Oh yeah.
and it's time consuming. But essentially, you're building your own brand,
Correct.
and being consistent and pushing through periods of like having no one interact and no one watch you is something you're going to have to be prepared to do. And I think that's something I need to work on as well. Because like once I switched games, because I didn't just switch from like Fortnite to Apex or COD to Fortnite. It wasn't like a shooter to a shooter. It was Minecraft to a shooter. So it was like a completely different genre.
Big shift.
And
Yeah.
a lot of people who watched for Minecraft, and they weren't really interested in shooters. So it was kind of like almost having to build a whole new audience again. And going from someone who used to average 150 plus viewers to
Big
averaging still something that's like would be considered decent, like say 40, 50 viewers. Even though that's still really, really good, realistically, it felt to me like I'd ruined something. Like I'd killed the goose that laid the golden egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're in your own head.
And then I started getting in my own head, and I started getting like really disheartened, and I was like, oh, why do I work full time, and then streaming's now feeling like it's becoming more of a job. Like I didn't have the motivation I used to have to go live. And so something that I would really like to do in the future is get consistent, get out of my own head, and just be happy with the content that I produce, and say maybe get back up to what I would consider to be partner numbers. 70 plus viewers.
Yep. No,
that would be a goal.
Good goals to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to your return stream. I really enjoyed watching you play, and I enjoyed getting amongst it here and there with you. A little bit of Apex action.
Thanks, cutie.
But yeah, have you played much this season, or you've just been a bit random throughout Apex?
Not a whole lot. I do play here and there sporadically, but not as much as I used to. Like I used to play every single night.
Yeah.
And recently it's just kind of like, I don't know, I haven't felt like Apex has been something that's, I've enjoyed playing. It kind of felt like a bit of a chore to play it.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to get a certain rank. Like I wanted to try and get diamond, which I got.
Mine was,
but it kind of kills the soul. Gold?
Yeah. I hit gold.
You haven't played that
for the first time. First time. I'm Scottish.
First time.
No, in the beginning of season 12, because I played Halo, so I was playing Apex a lot. And then I played Halo when it came out for like a couple months, maybe 3 months.
We love the Master Chief.
Yes, I love that. I want to get a helmet to just wear it on stream one day. It'd be like
Dude, that'd be sick.
full Master Chief stream only. And I'm like, I can't see 100%. Shit. Master Chief plays Apex. I'll come soon, maybe. Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah, I can do the hello, I'm you, never died fire, dear. But yeah, like I had a goal. So like having small goals, I guess stream wise, game wise, whatever. I had a goal to hit gold. And this season I came back to Apex. I was like, Apex season 12 looks awesome. I need to get back into it. And playing Apex, then playing Halo, like Apex made me a good Halo player. Then being a good Halo player made me a good Apex player. So it was like the shift of the games felt good. Sarah Sassy Pants loves Apex. She loves it.
Yeah, we know all about Sarah's love for Apex.
But yeah, like my goal was to hit gold, and bro, because I solo queue a lot, it's fucking so mentally draining, and dude, raging. So I'm like, if
I was
like
just
I was
playing
playing
with,
one night this week, and I was just doing solo queue. I'm like, fuck this shit. I just got so pissed off.
yeah, I was playing with Shrimp earlier, like literally before I jumped on here.
Yeah.
But previous to that, today I was playing some solo games, and I was like, I don't know how people do this, do
Nah.
that. Like Shrimpy plays solo ranked
Oh, it's insane.
diamond and masters lobbies,
Yeah, I
and
don't
just it's
understand it.
soul destroying.
I
But
don't
Shrimpy's a
understand
really
it.
good player. So.
I'm like, this is gonna make me quit the game, bro. Like seriously, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I Alt F4. I've Alt F4'd Apex more times than I can count.
Oh
Like
man.
you just have enough, and you just Alt F4 it. But
Yeah.
to bring it back to your original question, no, I haven't played a whole lot since I've stopped streaming.
Oh,
But
okay. Yep.
by not playing a lot, it helps me enjoy it more when I do play.
Yeah. It didn't feel like a grind for you. It felt more enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Uh, I'm just reading the chat. So Shrimpy's like, Halo has a player base still. I honestly have no idea what's happening in Halo these days. I think the new season came out or is coming out this month, but I feel like it's a bit too late. Like, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, you're a pretty crack gamer, Lee. I've seen you play. Shrimpy, I can't believe some of the shots he pulls off. He's pretty insane as well. But yeah, is there
Oh, he's
anything
dabbled.
he's dabbled?
He's dabbled in Apex. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, he's fucking got some masters on every single character. Yeah, but Lee, is there anything you want to say to anyone out there? Have you, anything you want to promote? Anything at all to the stream, to chat? Leave some little nuggets
Not
of wisdom.
particularly. Little nuggets of wisdom. I think if
Any charities you support, whatever you want to do, the floor is all yours.
if there's one thing I can suggest that people do is to be a multi-platform content creator. So don't just leave all your eggs in one basket on Twitch or on YouTube or on whatever it may be. I think TikTok is definitely a huge source of, I guess, what would the word be? Not support, but like it's a easy way to get
They get a lot of reach.
traffic into your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
feel
good
like
way to get some reach.
I feel like you're right. I feel like if anyone out there is starting to stream or do something, like even if they just do YouTube, you should pair it with TikTok. So I was putting a lot of load on myself to across all the platforms, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels. I'm like, oh dude, this is too much. I just need to focus on like 2 platforms because I don't have time because I'm so busy with like a full-time job and kids plus streaming like four times a week. I didn't have that time to edit or do whatever. So I literally just I grab clips and I just put them in the portrait format, like not 9 by 16, and I just bang. Here's a clip. If it gets views, it gets views. You know, I think it's all about consistency. So it's like
everything's about consistency.
Yeah, once you get onto some form of algorithm, I think you'll get pushed out eventually. And I get inspired a lot by watching other people. So I need to find a balance. I feel like consuming content because I like watching a lot of people stream. I like watching YouTube and TikTok. But it's like that then takes away from me doing my own content. So it's like I got to find that balance.
Yeah, it can do.
But I also get inspired. So it's like watching, Shrimpy, use the bow. I was like, oh fuck, that looks fun. So I just, started using the bow and I got some cool shots. So I got some cool clips, and then I use that to make a video. So it's like something will spark something. So it's like I feel like if people out there just try new things, even if you don't think it might work for you, that could also help or could open a door or a window.
It can't hurt, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, you won't.
If there's ever an idea that you might have or a video idea that you think you want to try, it's just do it. It's not going to hurt in any way by just putting it out there. Either no one will see it, or people will see it and they're not inspired, or nor do they care about it. But at the same time, it's like it's just more content that you've created. Like it's the algorithm you're trying to get in favor of.
Yeah, and one
because Twitch, they're just so saturated.
Oh yeah, I think with TikTok, I feel like that's it. Like I've been seeing a lot of people, and I've been seeing like how fast they grow on TikTok. I'm like, far out. Then I'm like, all right, what are you posting? When are you posting? I even talk to them directly. I'm like, oh bro, I really like your TikToks. What are you doing? Just trying to get some tips or just trying to learn more about the person. So yeah, that's another thing why I'm wanting to do these sort of things. So it's like deep dive into how people stream or create content. It'll be showcasing
And are you
their
doing
stuff.
it? So are you doing it because this is what you want to do full time, or do you just enjoy building something from the ground up, or what's inspired you to content create?
So I can go down into this one. I guess because it's the first episode, I'm happy to do that. Yo, Conker, thanks for the raid, homie. I don't know what's going on with this uh realize the
Conky cock
browser source. Hang on.
Yeah, all along.
We'll replay that. We'll replay that. Yo, Conker.
Sayonara.
That's not
Appreciate
even
that,
Japanese.
We'll give it a little cheeky pause
But the
Oh my
on the interview.
God.
I need to,
Guess we don't.
guys. This is a work in progress.
Wait, Sayonara is Jack?
Here you go.
Yes.
Sayonara.
I'm working on this.
What do you mean?
Appreciate the raid, homie. How was your stream?
Hanging out with.
Wait.
That was the screams, Conky cock pong.
I know you guys are bloody killing the Apex. Appreciate that. Hello, raiders. Get a new followers. I cannot read because it's scrolling so fast. Honka, appreciate the raid, homie. Hope you had a good stream. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't know how to say that. That cunt pine? Cunt pine? I can't say. I don't know what that name is. You gotta tell me how to say it.
Kiss your mother with that mouth, Phil.
Constable. I said Constable. Limbot. Appreciate the follow, homie. But yeah, so answering your question, Lee, what's inspired me to do this? I've always envisioned doing this. Like it's been sort of a dream that I've had. So going all the way back to my origins of starting streaming, I started streaming in 2020. I've nearly been doing it for 2 years. I originally tried to stream in 2016 playing WoW, but my internet was so bad I couldn't do it. So I was like, oh, I can't stream. I need to wait until I get NBN. So I attempted it in 2016. So that was a fail. I was playing WoW, whatever, it didn't work out. It was so choppy, my internet didn't work. Fast forward to 2020, lockdown, Corona, everyone's working from home. I was like, why don't I try do something again? Like, I was walking around the block and I did this thing called Round the Block. And every day I'd walk around the block because, you're working from home. I'm like, I need to go for a walk. I need to get some fresh air. I was like, yeah, get a round the block. How you going, guys? And I was just talking crap. Whatever came in my head, I'd just say it. It's just random. And I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. It's just random. Just random stuff. And then Telstra had a video game reviewer ad competition. And so I'm like, okay, hang on a second. What if I try this competition out? So I scrambled to get a video done and a review in my WordPress together to submit for this video game reviewer within like 24 hours. Because I saw the deadline was like, I was like, oh, I thought I got a few days, and I saw the deadline, I was like, oh fuck, actually I don't have time. So what is it? Within 8 hours that night, I came home. Well, I was working from home. I did I found an intro. I bought that for like $9 or $11. You auto generate it. You put your name in. I recorded some gameplay. I was playing Terraria at the time, little side scroller game similar to Minecraft. I reviewed that. The video is on my channel on YouTube if you guys want to see it. !socials. It's pretty lame. I'll be honest. It was not the best video, but like fast forward to nearly 2 years, I'm like, that was such a learning experience. So it's like, it thrust me into creating content. And it actually made me not want to do YouTube at all. So I quit YouTube for 6 months and I started streaming. So that's where I started streaming. Because of doing that, I was like, fuck me, this is like crazy. I'm just going to hit the go live button and it's way easier.
Yeah.
Wrong answer. It wasn't easier,
Yeah.
but it was just
A
like
lot of people think that. I thought that.
yeah.
I thought instead of, because I have a YouTube channel where it's nothing to do with gaming. It's all car related. Like we're a friend of mine, we modify our cars. I'm
Yeah.
a bit of a fucking. You've seen my car, you know what that's
Yeah,
like.
I love it. Such a good
I
car.
think you've seen the YouTube video, right? The videos of the car.
Little cheeky,
So
little
that-
drift king.
Dude, that was a while. That was 2014. I think I started doing those videos.
Yeah.
So I've been in content creation for a while. We filmed a couple of weddings. I've loved video editing.
Oh
for
yeah, the
ages,
wedding
and,
stuff. That was so good.
I thought the same thing you did. I was like, why am I getting hours and hours of footage, going through it, cutting out the good bits, editing that into a video, and then uploading that to YouTube for 40 views? Why don't
Yeah.
I just go live and then I do nothing?
Yep.
I just go live. It's so easy. But yeah, it's absolutely not easy.
No.
It's not. I mean, it's not hard because essentially you do just go live, but you still have to.
There's
give
levels to
something
this. Yeah.
for people to watch. Like,
Yeah.
you think about the streamers who you watch and what it is you like about them when you watch them, and then ask yourself if you provide that level of entertainment.
That's such a hard thing to do because you're not experienced. So I think it's all about experience and it's all about upskilling. So it's like you're learning something all the time. So for me, I've learned so much. If I never streamed or never created content, I would not have all these skills that I have now. Like
For sure.
taking whatever I've done in my personal, like professional career and then sort of bring it over here. I've loved IT, you know, I'm in IT, I can build a computer, whatever. Doing research on parts, products and stuff. I'm like, oh, I want the best / bang for buck for me. So I'm like, yeah, let's get into it. So then that's where you upskill, you upgrade your gear, and you're like getting better and better here and there. But yeah,
Seeing the improvements is fun for sure.
yeah, so it's like, I guess, yeah, one tip I'd say is when you start off streaming, turn your viewer count off, try and stress less, and just have fun. I know
Don't lose focus on
it's
the reason
hard
you
to-
started.
yeah, it's hard when saying that is easy when you're past that barrier, because every streamer, you're gonna have a barrier where you hit where you like have a lot of self-doubt. You're gonna hit that barrier. Whoever, how big or small you are, you're gonna have doubts and you're gonna want to quit. If you have a dream, just keep doing it. So I have a dream, I'm doing this. So like, I've learned in the last 2 months, I've learned After Effects. I've done a bit more in Photoshop and Illustrator to get all this shit like this, looking like this. New logo. That's the P logo there. Doing that cool intro. It's like time consuming, but it feels good when you've done something, you know. And yeah,
And like a lot of big streamers, a lot of streamers that you see with like hundreds, if not thousands of views, they've been streaming for like 5, 6, 7+ years.
yeah,
It doesn't happen in a year or 2 or 3. It takes a long time to
Yeah.
build a community,
it's a long game.
and you've got to be willing to stick it out for sure.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I mean, if you want to start streaming because you just want to be popular and make money, then probably don't start streaming.
yeah.
Or you're going to be most likely disappointed because
It's
it's not
like-
the reality of it.
90% luck, isn't it? Or like, what is it? 10%
it's-
luck, or I can't remember.
Some of it is luck as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be luck.
It's like luck versus luck plus consistency plus something equals, you know, getting in that top 5% or whatever it is. Because yeah, Twitch is flooded with so many small streamers, but yeah,
It
it's
is.
it's a
And you can
fun
be
journey.
rated by huge streamers. Like, and if your content sucks, then it doesn't matter how many people you get rated by. They're not going to come back and watch because
Yeah.
they don't like it.
Yeah,
So
so you
it's
got to be
like-
prepared. It's like, what is it? Where preparation meets opportunity, luck and something. I can't remember.
It's your story.
It's my story. It's like opportunity is where luck and preparation meet, something like that. So you got to be prepared.
like
You
it.
can't just be lucky. Be like, oh, hey guys, I'm, and you just you know,
Shit the bed.
yeah, use everywhere prematurely.
Okay. It's not where I
Yeah.
thought that was going.
Pretty similar, you know. Yeah, pre-cum. But yeah, like honestly, Lee, it's been fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've talked to you that I wanted to interview for a while, but yeah, this is the first Filmmeister show episode, the first interview on the show, and I do want to do this every Friday night. So I'll be asking more people to jump on the stream, and you know, anyone in the chat that wants to get on the show as well, hit me up in the DMs. I've got Discord, ! Discord, get amongst it. Yeah, socials as well, ! Socials. If you want to check out Lee, if you could give him a shout out, we could watch a couple, give him like 5 shout outs. One of the
Here we
ones.
go.
Let's have a little laugh. Have a little laugh, mate. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. That's it, Sarah. That's what I was trying to get amongst it. Is what my manager always said. Yeah, that's the saying. I got the words there. I just didn't have them in the right order. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you had some fun tonight. I learnt, you know, some things about you, even though I knew you. I hope chat enjoyed the interview. We'll do a couple little shouts for Lee here. All right, Digital. All right. Here we go.
That's me. Pikachu 8 Ash. 100%.
Oh, very nice.
Yo, Tiles, was that you? I'm busy. I got Pikachu VMAX, Super Dynamax.
Oh my gosh.
Bloody Tiles, up to.
Here we go.
Cheers, bruv. That McCain's pizza's going down nice. No way, you actually put the McCain's pizza in the oven? Look, I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm getting shot. Wow, that's water back.
I can appreciate that, Sean.
Boom, boom.
All I think about seems to be.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I was like, one of them's gonna have a Kraber. I need to be careful here. And there we go.
spoke it into existence. Oh, Wingman Gamer. So when I first watched Lee, he's just such a nice Wingman Gamer. That also inspired me to get better as Wingman. Did I get better?
There you go.
No, I didn't. I have had a good clip recently playing.
Merry Fuckmas.
What a clip, Merry Fuckmas. I need that. I want that as a soundbite. Guys, I need more sound bites. So yeah, I'll be asking some people to record some little voiceovers, and I'll just want to like play it randomly. Maybe have it as a reward, or just like
Oh,
so I can
Shrimpy
play
could
it.
have his own soundboard, I reckon.
Fucking oath. Soundboard for everyone. But yeah, thank you for your time, Lee. I hope you have a good Easter. Happy Friday, Easter Friday. Hopefully you don't hurt your wrist too much and it heals up. And
Thank you, sir.
love to get amongst it and come for the housewarming barbecue sometime.
Sounds amazing. Thank you for having me, Phil. It was
Alright.
a great little chat.
Appreciate it, brother.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a happy birthday and a happy Easter, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Peace
Yeah.
out. Love you.
Give a little round of applause to our main man, Lee Digital.
It's me. It's this guy. Thank you. Ciao.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed part 1 of the first episode. If you like what you saw today guys, I'd appreciate if you like the video. It just shows support and it's free. If you could comment on the video, let me know what your favorite part was. Something new that you might have found out about Lee or myself that you didn't know before. And if you could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. We're trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. Please stay tuned for part 2 with Sarah Sassy Pants, coming soon.